Hey, welcome to Zach's Tech Turf and weekly download episode number 127. I'm sure most of you saw this already. Brett from the UFD Tech channel and I collaborated and created an awesome PC building challenge earlier this week, and it was a ton of fun, and I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for checking that video out. If you haven't, then make sure you do. But before that, on today's episode of Weekly Download, I'm going to be playing some Assassin's Creed Odyssey. When I give you this news, I got my cup of coffee right here. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you're sipping on. Let's get into it. To start off our tech news for the week, I'm sure by now that most of you have seen that the AMD Radeon VII is now in reviewers' hands, and they actually just released all of their reviews and benchmarks on Thursday. I don't know about you, but my subscription feed was flooded of these high-end tech YouTubers saying pretty much the exact same thing. The Radeon VII is kinda competing with the RTX 2080, but at the same exact price point and possibly even way higher considering their limited stock numbers. It's probably not worth it considering the features that the RTX cards are packing. Either way, I don't think it's going to be easy to get your hands on a Radeon 7 card anytime soon, so that'll give AMD enough time to actually work out their driver issues, and maybe, just maybe, this will end up being a good card. But for my own research, I'd stay away for right now. Next up, apparently HP is stepping up to the VR plate, as we just found out that they are working on their own VR headset that will be packing higher resolution than the HTC Vive Pro. This headset project is codenamed Copper right now, and apparently that resolution is 2160 by 2160 per eye, which sounds pretty crazy, and it'll definitely require a beefy graphics card to get those frames rolling. As of right now, we have no idea when HP will actually deliver this headset to the market, but we shall see. Getting into some quick Microsoft news, some of you might have noticed, I definitely did, but a ton of users weren't able to connect our Windows 10 machines to the Windows Update server, and thus we weren't able to update our machines. This actually happened for almost a week, which honestly seems like a year if you're like me and you're an IT professional out in the business world. Well, apparently it was identified that the issue was with the ISP's DNS settings and not Microsoft themselves. Either way, I'm actually now able to update my machines, and I think we're good to go. In some more quick Microsoft news, they also announced that they are rebranding and renaming Microsoft Studio, which is now called Xbox Game Studios. I honestly don't think we've heard much more news about this other than they're really excited for the few exclusives that they do have, but it definitely looks like they're going all in on the Xbox now. Switching over to some PC gaming news, I probably shouldn't have to report this, but if you didn't already see, a brand new Battle Royale game called Apex Legends completely took the world by storm this week. In just 72 hours since launch, Apex Legends already has 10 million total players and hit 1 million concurrent players, which is absolutely insane. I haven't tried this out for myself yet, but it looks like a combination of Halo, Titanfall 2, PUBG, and even some Fortnite, and apparently people are really digging this new free-to-play Fortnite contender. I might have to try this out for myself, but please make sure you guys let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. And finally, to wrap up the PC gaming news for the week, Ubisoft announced the release date and a trailer for their new Assassin's Creed 3 remaster game, and it's now set to launch on March 29th. This game will indeed include both the original game and the DLC, but much better graphics and 4K and HDR support too, which sounds awesome. Well, that wraps up Weekly Download episode number 127. Now feel free to head on over to one of these two videos if you haven't seen them yet, and definitely hit that subscribe button because next week I got 2 build guides coming. You don't want to miss those videos.